though we have tunes for only about half of them. The others remain poems adrift, some of them quite poetic, others barely a cut above doggerel. And then there were the autobiographical sketches, the off-the-cuff observation of Woody, the speed typist, the personal essays, the musings of a lover, a father, a citizen, a patriotic red, white, and blue American. Perhaps less important, it has occurred to me more recently that Woody demonstrated to any number of singers that they didn't have to wait for a Sammy Kahn or a Jimmy Van Heusen to turn out a new song. They were free to write their own songs, personal, passionate, and perhaps even make a living out of it. It falls to me to attempt to summarize Woody's contributions, a rather difficult task given his staggering output. Yet I believe three characteristics mark Woody's a word I imagine he would snort at. These are, in no particular order, his unfailing sense of humor, his optimism, learned from Father Charlie Guthrie, I believe, and his love of country. The humor. Even in his protest songs, there might be a pointed line or two that was wryly wrought. For example, in Pretty Boy Floyd, Woody wrote, "Yes, as through this world I ramble, I see lots of funny men. Some will rob you with a 6-gun, some with a fountain pen. But as you through your life you travel, wherever you may roam, you will never see an outlaw drive a family from their home." Could be an anthem for Occupy USA. Or these lines from Do Re Mi, one of Woody's earliest songs here. "Thousands of folks back east, they say, leaving home every day, beating a hot and dusty way to the California line. O'er the desert sands they roll, trying to get out of the old dust bowl. They think that they're coming to a sugar bowl, but here's what they find. The police at the port of entry say, you're number 14,000 for today. If you ain't got the do-re-mi, folks, if you ain't got the do-re-mi, better go back to beautiful Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Georgia, Tennessee. California is a garden of Eden, a paradise to live in or see. But believe it or not, you won't find it so hot if you ain't got the do-re-mi." The second characteristic of Woody's work was his optimism. I believe it is the reason he struck a sour verse from his draft of List Up Land. It read, "One bright sunny morning in the shadow of the steeple by the relief office I saw my people. As they stood hungry, I stood there wondering if God blessed America for me." Optimism. The third of Woody's characteristics, in my opinion. In an essay Guthrie once wrote, "Because largely about all a human being is, anyway, just a hoping machine." A hoping machine. Mere writers stand in awe of that phrase. Mankind is a hoping machine. Woody understood it. The third characteristic is, I believe, an unquenchable love of the nation. A grand melding of peoples and places and stunning beauty of the mountains, rivers, and towering canyons. As a suggestion of his quality, let me quote two stanzas from Pastures of Plenty, written in 1941, May 1941, in Washington State, before Pearl Harbor, but with the European war blazing in the skies over London and the Wehrmacht sweeping across the continent. "Green pastures of plenty from dry desert ground, from the Grand Coulee Dam where the waters run down. Every state in this union, us migrants have been, we'll work in your fight, and we'll fight till we win. It's always we ramble, that river and I, all along your green valley, I'll work till I die. My land I'll defend with my life if needs be, 'cause my pastures of plenty must always be free." As fine as his songs are, let me pause for a moment to recognize another patriot. I believe Woody might have been lost to us or even forgotten, were it not ironically due to the House of Representatives Committee on Un-American Activities, known by its acronym HUAC. On August 16, 1955, the committee subpoenaed Pete Seeger, ostensibly to investigate communist influence in the entertainment industry. Pete refused to answer any questions about his political beliefs or groups he had sung for. He found himself blacklisted, with a wife, Toshi, and 3 kids to support. Slowly, he and Toshi put together a living. They brought together former radicals, sometime liberals, children always, in pass-the-hat concerts and house parties, eventually touring the country from church to synagogue to union hall. And wherever he sang, Pete included songs his friend Woody Guthrie had written. We owe Pete very much. As Bruce Springsteen said just a month ago at the South by Southwest Festival in Austin, Pete is, quote, the living embodiment of Woody. Some years ago, in an obituary for Woody, John Greenway, incidentally the first academic to recognize the importance of Woody G, sadly wrote, "The poet has 10 years." The reference, of course, was to Percy B. Shelley. Woody had his 10 years, from about 1937 when he left Pampa, Texas for Los Angeles, to 1947 when symptoms of Huntington's apparently first appeared. In those 10 years, Woody produced this staggering cascade of songs, poems, essays, biographical musings, artworks, and 3 books. It is a mammoth archive, one I have had the privilege of exploring. I am sure that within that newly removed to Tulsa treasury, there are gems yet to be mined. Woody never personally copyrighted his songs. He took the attitude that if you sang one of his songs, you did him a favor. Here now, on the centennial of his birth, Woody has left us the greatest of legacies. Paraphrasing the boss, Bruce Springsteen, Woodrow Wilson Guthrie left us with, quote, a sense of freedom, unquote. This surely is a gift to be treasured. In gratitude, we can only thank him. Happy birthday, Woody.